What's up, Planeswalkers? Another day, another deck, and today we're becoming the villains. We are playing mono black discard. That's right, this deck has been making the rounds. People are playing it. We've got some discard spells, quite a bit actually. Momentum Breaker, we've got Bandit's Talent, and then we have a new card here. Well, not new, with Aclazotz, I should say. A different card that people play. And then Rush of Dread, and then Abyssal Harvester to go ahead and take our opponent's stuff. And then Entropic Battlecruiser to station is a new card that discards whenever we get it up to the proper station level as well. So let's get into it and see how we do. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. We're on our way to 1600. And let's see what Raze has got for us. We've got a decent hand. We don't have a 1-drop, but maybe we'll draw one. Nope. But turn 2 Momentum Breaker, turn 3 Harvester, and then turn 4 we can hopefully get them to discard a card and, steal it from their graveyard, essentially, with our Harvester. But I don't know if we want to make opponent discard. Maybe we do. They're showing Dimir. Okay, so they get rid of Beza. Well, that would have been good if we could have had our Harvester out already. River Churn Monument, so looks like we're facing Dimir Mill. We've got the Long Goodbye, and I think we gotta just throw out the Harvester and go from there. Hopefully opponent doesn't have anything. Well, they got nothing, so I think because we exile it and then put a copy of it on the battlefield. We do have the Battle Cruiser here. Whenever opponent discard, or whenever we hit 1, I should say, opponent discards a card. We may have to wait unless they counter this. Wow, 3 steps ahead. Okay, nice job, opponent. Let's just swing in. This is not great for us. We got the one deck that doesn't play a whole lot of creatures. Well, we can go ahead and play the Aclazotz here. Deepest Betrayal. It lands. Opponent gonna take out the Harvester, it looks like. No? Okay. I'm gonna hold off. I don't know what they had, but who knows? Maybe they try to discard. Well, opponent's seen enough. I guess we got there. That's not what we wanted to do, but let's get into the next one. Alright, Toe. Facing Toe here. And let's see. I think this is decent. We've got Duress, we've got Momentum Breaker, Tinybones, and then Abyssal Harvester. Come on, opponent. Okay. So I think we just have to go. Yeah, I think Duress is probably going to be the best. I was going to say, I don't know what opponent might have. Well, okay then. Nothing. I don't know why I had a brain fart there, but we can take nothing from opponent. I'm sorry if y'all hear Umbreon. Let's go ahead and Tinybones here. This way we'll be able to get opponent to discard. Oh, they've seen enough. Looks like they didn't have a white source, and see, we're the villain. On to the next one. Not even gonna try that name. And another Tinybones hand. This is a good curve too. I mean, we don't have a 1-drop, but we can go Swamp and then into Harvester, or Tinybones into Harvester. Looks like opponent's playing a similar deck. Well, might as well throw down. We got double Tinybones. Opponent's got Tinybones. There's a whole Tinybones reunion. Nice deck, opponent. Well, I think we gotta go Unholy Annex here. And don't attack. Nice from opponent. Into Soulstone Sanctuary. This is the downside about having non-mono black cards here. Let's go ahead and get rid of their Tinybones, giving up our Tinybones. And we can lay down a Soulstone. Kind of want to just go with the Entropic Battlecruiser here. So that next turn, since we can't use the Abyssal Harvester, we can always just go ahead and station it immediately. get the most value out of it. And there's our second one. We could have done Tinybones too. I don't know why I was so adamant we were getting that swamp. But let's actually create a demon, get a draw, go from there. We're firing on all cylinders. Opponent's stuck on 2 mana. Even though they're hitting us, I think we're running away with this. I'm surprised opponent's still here. Let's go Abyssal Harvester. Let's go ahead and I guess we just tap that down. Since it has Summoning Sickness, go ahead and use this. And then we can also throw down Tinybones. Next turn, we can always use the Rush of Dread also to make opponent discard some cards. And they've seen enough. This might be a quick video here. Alrighty, we've got the Tomberry. Opponent says they are the ones with Death Touch now. That's okay. And this is a very 3-drop heavy hand. Oh no. I didn't show it, but we did get beat by a mono green landfall deck in this. I think we go Tinybones Joins Up first to make them discard, just so we can kind of get a little bit of advantage. We can still long goodbye the Chocobo at any point, because it's still going to be less than 3 mana all the time. And there it is, favorite passage. They're making a big Chocobo, but we got the long goodbye. They're going to have to say a long goodbye to their Chocobo. And maybe we don't even do that. I think we go Harvester, actually. Because if we Harvester, then we can kill their creature and take it. That's what we've been trying to do. We've never gotten there yet, though. Bristly Bill's even better for us. Ooh, okay. That's good. Since they have a Fabled Passage, they don't have a Snakeskin Veil to protect Bill. We can take Bill ourselves. Or Chocobo next turn. I think Bill's the proper target, though. I think that's the best. So let them go through. Let's go ahead and play a land. Oh, we probably shouldn't have, but that's fine. Let's long goodbye. Bristly Bill. Go ahead and tap our Harvester. Take their Bristly Bill. Now we got a Bristly Bill, and it's legendary, so they get to discard. Or mill. I did that completely on purpose, y'all. Of course I did. I knew that that would happen. It's not luck. Alright. Mossborn Hydra. We still have some ways to get rid of that. I mean, if we make them Rush of Dread, opponent has to just discard a card or a creature, or their creature's half rounded up. So 0.5 turns into 1. So we are good to go there, and then we can take the Mossborn Hydra and trade out the Bill, right? Because this gets rid of it, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, exile all other nightmares. So yeah, let's get rid of the Bill, and now we got a Hydra, and the Hydra is going to be a bit more beneficial for us long run here. The opponent doesn't want to see it. Well, that was a quick video. You know what? I'm going to leave it there. If you want to be a villain, you can be. Let's get into the wrap-up. These are some quick matches. These matches go quick. You've probably faced mono black so far, and you probably do the same thing. Just leave immediately, because there's so many heavy hitters in this deck, so many answers, and the only way really to beat it is with control, and even that's kind of hard just because they have discard removal. I didn't even get to use any Bandit's talents in those matches. So let me know what you think in the comments. Is mono black a viable option? But once again, thank you so very much for supporting the channel. We're on our way to 1,600. And first and foremost, last but not least, you are doing everything right today, and you matter. Good. Bye.